When the agency that spent months pursuing him suddenly sounds more like his defense team, you know the game has shifted. This is not a drill. This changes everything about how we've seen this story unfold. No, this isn't the EFCC giving up or retreating. Far from it. What we're witnessing is a strategic pivot, a carefully calculated message that has sent shockwaves through both the political and legal circles in Kogi State. And make no mistake, what was said today could reshape the narrative surrounding Yahaya Bello's future, both in court and in politics. If you've been following high-profile cases in Nigeria for the past decade, you'll know how rare it is for the EFCC to speak in a tone like this. Every statement from the commission is deliberate. They don't speak lightly, and when they do, it carries a deeper message than what meets the eye. Let's break down why this is significant. First, the EFCC publicly reminded everyone that Yahaya Bello is innocent until proven guilty. That may sound like standard legal language, but in the middle of a media storm that painted him guilty in public, this is a dramatic shift. Second, this reminder comes after months of trial adjournments, media speculation, and public frustration. Many Nigerians have been asking, when will this saga end? And third, this is where it gets interesting. The EFCC took care to separate its legal actions from political considerations, making it clear that what happens inside the APC or Bello's rumored senatorial ambitions is not their concern. Most Nigerians missed this subtle but crucial signal, and we'll come back to it in a moment. For those who might have missed the earlier developments, Yahaya Bello, the former governor of Kogi State, has been facing serious allegations for months. The EFCC launched investigations that captured national attention surrounding his residence and tracking his movements. The media has been relentless, reporting every court adjournment and every minor twist as though a verdict had already been reached. Today we saw something unusual. Wilson Uwujaren, the EFCC Director of Public Affairs, went on live television and made a statement that sounded almost defensive, but not in the way you might think. He stated, clearly and without ambiguity, that Bello remains innocent until a court of law decides otherwise. This is not an admission of wrongdoing or an apology. This is strategic messaging. While the EFCC continues to present evidence, including testimonies from bank compliance officers, about significant financial transfers, some involving millions of naira, they made it explicit that the final verdict is not theirs to deliver. Imagine the courtroom drama. Witnesses, evidence piling up, money trails connecting to schools, organizations, and personal accounts. And yet the EFCC is telling the public, we are doing our job, but the court decides. This is a powerful move, placing the responsibility firmly in the hands of the judicial system. Comment insight if you're still following. I want to see who's paying attention to these subtle shifts. In the midst of all this legal turbulence, there's been speculation about Bello's position within the APC and his rumored ambitions for a senatorial seat in 2027. In the past, the EFCC has faced accusations of being used as a political tool targeting individuals ahead of elections. But today, the commission made it clear, what happens inside the party is separate. This isn't about politics, it's about law. By drawing that line, the EFCC is distancing itself from political speculation, signaling that it will not interfere in party dynamics. Visualize a timeline showing legal proceedings on one side and political speculation on the other. The EFCC is making sure the lines don't cross, at least publicly. Now, I want to ask you directly, do you believe this is genuine neutrality, or is the EFCC quietly setting the stage for a controlled outcome? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to know what you think. Here's what we can infer from this move. The EFCC is balancing three key pressures simultaneously: legal obligations, ensuring the prosecution continues with evidence and witnesses; public scrutiny, calming the nerves of Nigerians frustrated by endless adjournments; and political pressure, responding to accusations that the commission is being used as a tool in the political arena. Could this signal a newfound professionalism within the EFCC? Perhaps? Or could it be a carefully orchestrated way to soften public perception before political events intensify? Both interpretations are plausible. The key takeaway is this: the commission is sending signals that are measured, deliberate, and meant to influence not the court, but public perception. Looking ahead, The next adjournment date is set for January 29, 2026. All eyes will be on the Federal High Court to see how the case unfolds. Will we see rapid progress, or will there be another round of delays? And remember that hidden signal I mentioned earlier, the one most people didn't notice from today's EFCC statement. It's subtle. By publicly emphasizing innocence until proven guilty, the Commission is reclaiming the narrative. They are controlling how the public perceives the case, even without changing the evidence or trial process itself. Stay tuned, because what happens in the courtroom next could either escalate political tension or finally stabilize public perception. Either way, the stakes are incredibly high. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think EFCC's new tone is simply professionalism? Or is it part of a larger strategy, a preemptive way to soften the ground for a political outcome? Could this moment mark a turning point for political accountability in Nigeria? Drop your honest take in the comments below. And if you know someone who thinks this story is straightforward, share this video with them. They'll be surprised at the layers unfolding right now. Remember, staying informed is more than following headlines. It's understanding the signals, the strategies, and the subtle moves in play. If you want to track every twist in this 80 billion naira drama, hit that like button and subscribe right now. Turn on notifications because the next court date could change everything. And remember, stay informed, stay law-abiding, and most importantly, in the court of law, the verdict is delivered by the judge, not by the headlines or the court of public opinion.